Okay, so Daniela is going to tell us some differences between her school and Nigeria. But of course, there are differences.
So, first of all, in Nigeria, we used to write a lot and stuff. But here, we don't really need to write a lot. We just write the date, the learning challenge, and then we stick a sheet in or something.
The lessons or
Yes,
something.
or pictures, or the task of the day or something. And another difference is that they do not you don't have to do anything that you don't want to do.
So if you don't want to do the challenge, it's fine. They are not going to make you do it.
The teacher find something else that you want to do.
Wow. So what if you don't like or want to do anything? What happens?
They'll tell you to sit out.
Like you leave the class?
Yes.
Oh wow, that's good. So you must want to do something. That's what it means.
Yes, you kind of have no choice.
You have a choice, but the choice you can't use it. So have you ever said you don't want to do what is going on, then you want to do something else?
Nope.
But has any of your classmates done that
Yes.
before? Or you've seen it severally?
Yes.
Is it common? Is it normal?
No.
It's always happening?
Mm-mm.
Okay, maybe once in a while.
Sometimes, not all the time.
That's good. So what other difference between your Nigerian school and the one in the UK? Do they flog here in the UK?
Mm-mm.
Do they even flog in Nigerian school?
Sometimes.
In your Nigerian school?
Yeah. So one time, our teacher in Nigeria said, you should not make noise. I am going to come back. He went and everybody started making noise. And then when he now came back, he brought his cane, and then started flogging. I was like, I wasn't even making noise, but I still had to get the cane.
Oh, all of you got flogged that
Yes.
day, even those that didn't make noise. Okay, so if people are making noise here in your school here, how do they make people stop making noise? What do they say? Do they flog?
They say, I'll take your break time. I think break time is 15 minutes, and dinner time is also 15 minutes. So they say, I'll take 5 minutes off your break time. Now you have only 10 minutes for break time, and you'll just stay. You either stay in the class if the teacher is not on duty, but if the teacher is on duty, you just stay close to the wall while the teacher is watching. And when your 5 minutes is over, you can go and play.
Okay, so it is only those the teacher sees making noise that you have to. There are 5 minutes or whatever minutes to be taken.
Yes, but sometimes the teacher is like, you guys all made noise, so I'm taking 5 minutes off all of you. So we'll all sit in the class, and when our 5 minutes is over, we'll now go back in.
Oh, that's good. Okay. So does it really have an impact when your teacher says, I'm going to take your 5 minutes? Does it make the class quiet?
Yes, because the teacher just adds more minutes to it.
Okay, if you don't keep quiet, you add more.
Yes.
So what exactly do you do in your break that you don't mind, that you really care about losing 5 minutes of it?
Just free from doing schoolwork. But if you miss all your break time, that is so bad.
Okay, so you only have 15 minutes left for what's the called, dinner or lunch or what?
Dinner time and break time.
Okay. Dinner is when you all eat together during the afternoon, though. But not necessarily the dinner that's like dinner supper. Okay. Is there any other difference? The other question is when school closes, like the end of the day, that school has finished, how do you leave the school premises? Do all of you, all the children, go out from any gate you just wish, maybe anywhere you just feel like leaving the school premises from?
So first of all, no, because all the classes line up from year 1, year 2,
I think year 1 and year 2 they close earlier.
Yeah, year 1 and year 2 close 5 minutes earlier
for you guys. Okay.
And the rest of the people go out from year class 7. I mean from year 3, year 4, year 3 and year 4. They go from a separate gate, and year 5 and year 6. And year 6 go from the same gate, and I'm in year 6.
Okay, you're currently in year 6.
Yeah.
So year 5 and year 6 live from same place, and then from what year can the child leave school? Like you can go home by yourself. From what year can they leave? Do you have an idea?
I think from year 4, because Israel can go home by himself.
I think it's from year 3. Because from library, based on the library, if your child is from 8 years, you can come to the library yourself. So from year 3, I think if your house is close by, I think they can let you go. But year 1 and year 2, down. You can't leave the school without an adult. Yeah. Okay. So, do you have any more differences you want to talk about?
Wait, so compared to Nigerian schools, we whenever school is closed, they can do whatever you want to play around the school, and all those things. And then in my school in Nigeria, they'll call your name and say you are going home.
When your parents come to get you,
Yes.
you go and meet your parents. Yeah.
And there's no particular time that you have to go.
Oh yes, there is, because the times I come late to your school, I will keep apologizing. It's just that back in Nigeria, they are more lenient. They are not as I don't know how to put it here. You must be in the school at least 5 minutes before the child closes, because once it is time, before 5 minutes, every student has left the premises. So if your child is alone, they start calling you after 5 minutes. So your child is still here, your child hasn't been picked, what's going on, where are you, and all that. And then it becomes a pattern. I thought you said your part. Then it becomes a pattern, it becomes a concern, a safeguarding concern and all that. So I just know that here, you don't waste time. It's always better to be there. They keep to time here. If the child closes at 3:10, it's better you're there 3:05. Because immediately it's 3:10, the gate is open, and any child that is not picked before 3:15 is sent to the office, and then they start calling you. Where are you?
And also in my school in Nigeria, we also always used to do assembly in the morning.
Okay, well here, why don't you do morning assembly?
No.
Well, I think maybe because of the weather, it's always cold here. People do assembly outside. People have a hall where you do.
We always do assembly. Not like morning assembly. We used to do assembly on Friday, but we changed it to Monday, and that's why they like give awards and stuff like that.
Yes, so this is Israel. So Israel, welcome.
So, thank you for bringing me here.
So you want to tell us some differences that you've noticed in your school from Nigeria and the one here in the UK. Daniela has given us some of her differences. So maybe your turn. Can you tell us what is different?
Okay, one difference is that in Nigeria, if you misbehave, you're gonna get flogged. But in the UK, the teachers will just shout on you on top of their voices.
Your teacher shouts on top of a voice.
Yes.
I don't think it's common. Maybe it's just one person in a lot of. Do you think Daniela's teacher shouts on her on top of his voice?
No.
So do you think Daniela's teacher shouts on her or shouts on the classmates when they misbehave?
Sometimes.
How come you say? Well,
My teacher does it. Another teacher does it. Only Daniela and class 7's teachers don't shout.
but when they shout, does it change anything? Does it make the
Yes.
class quiet?
Very, very quiet.
Oh, so shouting works for you guys in your class. What other means of discipline do they use?
If you be troublesome, you're
Yeah.
gonna lose your break and lunch time.
Break and lunch time. Daniela talked about that. It's like 30 minutes. 15 minutes break and 15 minutes lunch.
15 to 20.
So how many minutes will they take away from you?
5 minutes. Sometimes they can take 1 minute off the entire class.
1 minute. That's very
If-
small.
If
I wouldn't even
it
feel
keeps going,
Yeah.
it can get the highest it has ever gotten in my class is 10 minutes.
10 whooping minutes. Okay, that's fine. So what other differences?
In Nigeria, you cannot have a break, and the only time you can go out if it's going home time,
Yeah.
or if you go into another class to check on something, or it's assembly in the morning.
That's back in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Oh, well, to be fair, then your school compound wasn't that big enough to let all the children come out to play and all that. I mean, by now, I think they've gotten a bigger place. So
But on Wednesdays is sports day, so every class comes out and they play sports. After that, we go up into the classes and we have dinner.
that's in the UK school or in Nigerian school.
Up in the class is in Nigeria.
Okay, sorry, I forgot Nigeria, you go up, it's true. Okay. Oh, there was a question I wanted to ask you that just skipped my mind. Yes, now I remember. So when it comes to schoolwork, like Nigeria and UK, which one do you think is more tedious? Like the work is so hard or so difficult?
Nigeria.
Why? How?
Cause like they also give you homework, and also the most fun part is the experiments. Like one time,
Are you talking about Nigeria or UK?
Nigeria
So Nigeria people do experiments.
in science, yes.
That's lovely. Continue.
But in the UK, you just do minor experiments.
So people used to do major experiments in Nigeria.
Yeah.
I'm amazed to hear that. Like which one, please?
Like one time, we made like it was like one. I forgot it. It was like a volcano, and it shot up like that Mentos and Coca-Cola.
Mhm. People tried it in Nigeria.
Yes.
Wow, that's good.
And also, we used to have art club.
Okay,
We
back in
don't
Nigeria.
have art club in the UK, but we have film club, chess club, playing cards club, mindfulness.
Mindfulness.
Yeah.
Mindfulness club. What do you put in mindfulness club? Like?
Coloring, making bracelets, and I don't know.
Anything that is relaxing.
Yeah.
Okay. So when it comes to classwork, which one is more tedious?
Nigeria.
How?
The maths is more complicated and it's more hard, and you have to do like more time. Like in Nigeria, it's 1 hour, 25 to 30 minutes.
How
But
do you-
I
Have you
checked.
ever checked the time?
Yes.
You were sitting in class and you checked the time and you said, oh, this is when we started maths and we'll be on this maths for 1 hour, 30 minutes.
25 to 30.
Okay.
And in the UK, it's just 1 hour. 1 hour is each subject, except art, which is 45
Are you even sure?
minutes.
You? Don't know that people spend up to 1 hour in a subject.
Yeah. Or sometimes do like.
Or maybe it's two, maybe it's 2 period subjects. I don't know actually, because I know
And
we
the
usually spend 40 minutes. Yes, I think 40 minutes per subject. Or thereabout. I've not even really checked the time.
And also, before break in the morning,
Yeah.
everyone knows that we have 2 subjects: guided reading and writing and spellings.
Okay.
Spellings is around 10 to 15 minutes.
People do multiplication table here in the UK.
Yeah.
Just like in Nigeria. Okay. So what other differences do you have to tell us?
The school, they have a projector and a whiteboard, but Nigeria, they only had a whiteboard. And the desks are just like the same, but but they don't have the chairs like in Nigeria, which is like a long bench. But
In
you just
Nigeria, people had long benches.
Yeah.
Okay, where you can sit with more than one person. But here, do you sit with anybody? You just sit all by yourself.
no, there's tables and they're making a square because 2 tables is considered as 1. So 2 tables make like a group. So there is 4 people on
On a
1
table.
table.
Okay. That's fine. Is there any other difference?
You can sit anywhere in maths in Nigeria, but not anywhere in maths in the UK.
Why? Why do you have to sit somewhere special? How do you sit? What's the special thing?
Because there's like the people that sit on the table
Yeah.
are like the people that don't see well on the carpet.
Okay. People sit on the carpet, and then people sit on the table. Then if you can't see the board,
On the carpet, you can go on the
then
table.
you sit on the table.
And you also have table spots. So in maths, when they say go to your table spot, it's when a group of 4 or 6 sit on a table.
Okay. So you have the particular people that you solve maths with.
Yeah.
So that's the particular group that you'd always stay with. Now, do they group people based on these people understand the same kind of maths at the same time?
Like the more advanced one, there's 2 groups. The one that don't understand it very much, they go to one group, and the one that understand it very much goes. There are 2 tables which like the teacher gives more work because they understand it the most.
Okay. Thank you for your time. I have. Do you have any more?
No,
All right. Thank you.
thank you.